Yeah, I'm on my maggot shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Yeah, I'm on my maggot shit. 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 Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe trotter. Double dribble, slam dunk, I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Yeah, I'm on my maggot shit. Yeah, I'm on my maggot shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe trotter. Double dribble, slam dunk, I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Everything I touch turns to glitter. I'm a lucky charm. Fettuccine Alfredo, mixed it with the Parmesan. EBS coming in and ringing like a car alarm. Honey, I shrunk the kids about the size of a peppercorn. USA flag, and I stitched it with the Betsy Ross Baywatch Barbie. Then I hit her with the hats off. Frog man, Oculus, I had to take my glasses off. Sammy Sosa flow, yeah, I had to change color. I'm an acrobat, flip your ass like the Ring Brothers. Captain Planet, Superman, I'm flying through the stratosphere. I can pop your top like a soda or a can of beer. Starter man jacket had me ballin' like the Cavaliers. You can catch Corona, but I'd rather have a Heineken. I had to check my watch, yeah, it's that time again. Stampin' postcards, send them off with the mailman. 50 round clips, dropping shells like Michelangelo. Ninja Turtle flow, dripping blood in your pizza sauce. Yeah, I'm so cold, I'm Santa surfing in a Pocono. Just talk to Jesus and I think I caught the Holy Ghost. George Norris swag, hell yeah, I'm going coast to coast. 3 strikes you out like Adidas with the shell toes. Bullets sound like fireworks, chopper rip like Velcro. 7 for the half, but I got it for the elbow. Red wave turning walk to water like the hurricane. I used to sell Grammys, now I'm stinging with the Novocaine. AMC stock had me going ape shit. Guilty
yes.
While I'm going on
yes.
Bitch, Marlon,
yes.
red chains closed. Now I'm back a man. Backdoor deal, shoot your ass like the Taliban. Scary movie.
Another $1.93 at the Exxon off of Garden of the Gods Road. Gas prices in Colorado are extremely low. Colorado ranking 4th lowest nationally, according to AAA.
I came here out of my way to get.
Boy, them gas prices are dropping. Them gas prices getting low, family. Yeah, you can fill your tank up now. You go anywhere in America. Tell you that much. You go anywhere in America for cheap. Thank you, Mr. Trump, for the low gas prices. Thank you for my people out there that's tuning in. Y'all see the title? We went in early this morning around 5. I think I pissed a few people off about this shit. Man, let Trump speak his mind, man. He 80. What is he, about 84 years old, 83 years old or something? Let him speak his mind. Shit, everybody's sensitive about what he got to say. Rob Reiner, wish death on this man. What do you think? What else you go? What do you expect? Y'all thought he was gonna take the high road? Hell no. And allegedly, this list came out a long time ago, family. This list that you're looking at right here is over a decade, years old. Over 10 years old, family. We knew about this list, and this might be a mock draft list, but it looks pretty accurate. And everybody on this list seems like they on the run, family. Y'all see them. Rachel Maddow on that bitch. Quentin Tarantino for Pharrell Williams. Who else on there? Jay-Z. We already know Jay-Z went. Jay-Z did a music video on Little St. James Island. Him and R. Kelly. It was named Fiesta. Fiesta. You remember that song? They did it. See? Y'all didn't know Jeffrey Epstein dwelled in the hip-hop realm too. Okay? Because guess what? Hip-hop music is a direct pipeline to little kids. Did you know that? Yes, sir, it is. Yes, sir. Especially when you're dealing with the Diddy Chronicles. I don't even like speaking his name. He is cursed. I don't like talking about gay men. But it seems like that's a trending topic too. And we all know a lot of people is on the down low on both sides of the spectrum, right and left. A lot of people have infiltrated. A lot of homosexuals. I told you they was gonna slip this shit in. And look, y'all having a hard time meeting women. Y'all having a hard time talking to women, ain't y'all? I know most of my right wing family, man. Y'all whole mind got warped with this right wing manosphere shit. We gonna go over that later on too, man. I might have to do another episode about that. Like, man, y'all really have a hard time having a relationship, a regular relationship with a human being. Bro, this internet done fried y'all brain. I'm here to tell y'all, man, sometimes you gotta unwind. Get off the internet, man. Go talk to real people. For real. If you don't know how to balance this shit out, you know, you're gonna be corrupt. Now, the thing is, certain people could say whatever they want to on here, like Donald Trump. He's the fucking president. And if he wanna say what's on his mind, so be it. But that's a part of the whole psyop too, is to basically destroy what he created. Did you know that? You destroy what you love. You build what you hate. That's the art of war, or what they call the art of the day. Cause guess what? Donald Trump, man, he think like a Negro. I'm gonna be honest with you. He think like a young YN. Like he about to kill his ops. He gonna speak on it. Donald Trump is a mob boss. And people who was raised up in Christian households, and they're not used to this type of rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if you've been around urban areas, man, this is normal. This is normal. Like we sometimes we get pumped when he talk like this. It's all the time. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's all the time. When he start talking like this, I get pumped. But it's like sometimes with some people be like, oh, his PR need to tell him to chill and pipe down. Be like, man, nah, man, let him. You know what I'm saying? Let him do what he want to. He's 80 years old. You don't live forever. You know, but he's doing a hell of a job. But he's gonna say what he want to say. He's there to stir the pot. Donald Trump is there to stir the pot too. Okay, but like I said, these politics have gotten out of control, and it's basically identity. It's identity politics. What did he say before he left the earth? He said, "I believe Donald Trump would be the last president of my lifetime." I told you, people be speaking speaking death into existence, man. And the thing is, if he was on this damn, now we go pull up conspiracy theories because everybody else do it. Allegedly, if you on this list, you on some type of house arrest or you got some type of secret indictment. So they say the son might have killed him, but it might have been military. You know what I'm saying? Because if you talk down on 45, because the thing about it, you talk bad about 45 and 47 like that, coming out with documentaries, you can't do that, man. That's breaking the law, man. That's breaking the law. That's like distrust. That's putting like a target on his back. You see what I'm saying? He don't cross. Now you're dealing with military. Now you turned into a domestic terrorist, and guess what? Yeah, them boys. Yeah, them boys that got them secret pledges. Yeah, they allowed to go in there and do the dirty and do the dirty work. The marshals that got sweared in, yeah, the marshals, man, they just go in and just do what they need to do because you done stepped over and violated federal law. Basically, you talking about Russia shit, bro. Talking about making documentary. Look, He was working on a documentary called The Spy. Man, you can't fucking do that shit. And this the government, man. You dealing with the government, family. So, what if that was just the whole setup for the son? You know, to whack the parents, but that's just the cover story. But really, he got hit over the head. He got hit over the head with a sledgehammer. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when it comes to mob rules or what they call the government, they allowed to get away with certain murders. This is why it's gonna be a hard time to tie that shit to Charlie Kirk. You won't hear anything about Charlie Kirk until 63 years later, like we found out JFK. They gonna make sure that shit under wraps. You're not gonna know anything, and you gonna be stupid for the next generation, a whole 100 years, man. You just gonna be in the dark about certain things. And the thing is, allegedly, I'm not gonna say allegedly, but Candace Owens and Erika Kirk had a roundtable, and I guess they settled out their differences. I don't know, but they both crashing out. They both crashing out, but the thing is, Candace Owens single-handedly defeated Turning Point USA. That was a turning point. She defeated that whole organization. Even though she a piece of shit, she defeated that whole organization, y'all. Yes, yes, she did, and y'all know it too because there's so many questions out there that have the whole case got a whole bunch of holes in it. They paved over the concrete. And the thing is, Erika Kirk ain't said nothing about no concrete out this bitch. So she automatically lost because she didn't mention the concrete. How you not mention the concrete when everybody else, sure, millions of motherfuckers around the world, seen that shit laying on the damn couch, sitting on the phone. We seen the concrete sitting on the damn phone, about to go to sleep at night, 2 a.m. in the morning. We said, damn, they paved over that bitch. But Erika Kirk ain't say nothing about that bitch. And over fucking 5 billion people seen that shit across the world. But she ain't mentioned shit. So she on some fishy shit, y'all. And she need to be hit over the head by a JAG officer. Y'all ain't fucking with it. See, y'all ain't tapped in. Y'all was not tapped in. Them JAG officers pop up on your ass. That means, man, shit, you over the target. Y'all don't know nothing about the JAG. See, y'all not real Trump heads, man. Told y'all, man, y'all not really spiritually tapped into this shit. That's why I'm glad Trump doing what he basically dividing his base. And very right he should, because guess what? We got radicals, and they making the radicals always make Trump look bad. So he getting the radicals up out of here. He getting them radicals up out here, and he getting them softballs up. See, we got softballs and radicals in our movement that need to be cleaned the fuck out, and that's what's happening. That's what's happening. His true supporters, we go stay and watch them. We go watch them troll. We go watch him troll, and he gonna be going down as one of the greatest presidents. I'm probably say ever. But guess what? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. So Rob Reiner, allegedly on the Epstein flight law, y'all. Now let's see what dirt we could pull, because there's a lot of dirt on the internet right now. There is a lot of dirt on the internet. So let's pull this up. I ain't gonna be on here long. We just seeing and surfing on the internet. Look at this shit. Okay, look at this shit. This is just dirt. Crimes against humanity, y'all. Rob Reiner, a member of Epstein's Island and the pedo Hollywood ring. Why you think Trump talked to this dude like that? And where the fuck is Mel Gibson at? Okay, where the fuck is Mel Gibson? And where's Jim Caviezel at? I told y'all Jim Caviezel. Told y'all about Jim Caviezel. This Rob Reiner kissing other people. And you mean to tell me Trump was supposed to hold his lips? You pedo protector. He can say what the fuck he want to. And like I said, I closed out. I said something derogatory when I closed out, but I was that was this morning. I was just so pissed. I was just so pissed off. I said, man, here go another chunk. But guess what? It's go equal itself out to where nobody's gonna want to talk about politics anymore, fam. And that's the way it should be. Politics supposed to be sacred. Ain't nobody supposed to know who you go in there and vote for. Ain't nothing nobody's business. Just like when you go cast your vote to the Father in Catholicism, you go in that motherfucking booth, yeah, with that Catholic priest with that damn skirt on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he probably got some fucking tights on. Yeah, underneath that damn skirt, you go in that booth. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get to pulling and yanking out that bitch. Yeah, we call that Yankee Doodle. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers got fishnet stockings like Peter Pan in that bitch. But yeah, they actually do this on Hell Night in their fraternities. But when you're dealing with Hell Night, there's actually an egg. The egg gets swallowed. So he'll put an egg in his mouth, and then he'll spit it in his he'll spit it in his mouth, and that's how he's the best director in fucking Hollywood. Okay, but guess what? His son was rebellious. His son was rebellious, just like God's son, the devil. See, the devil and Christ are brothers. And guess what? The people in Hollywood got a curse, the curse of Ham. These motherfuckers is Hamites. Now, somebody told me black people were the descendants of Ham earlier today, but I don't think that motherfucker know what he talking about. Because guess what? Hamites, they practice cannibalism. They like to eat each other. And I don't know too many black folks who be eating on each other, unless they from Africa and shit. But yeah, we did our homework on who been cannibalized 1694 in Jamestown out this bitch. Yeah. These motherfuckers eat each other. So he's sexually deviant. You got Egghead McGee, number one, and you got Egghead McGee, number three. And allegedly, I don't know if this is real or fake, but he on the clan list, y'all. And I told y'all. And guess what? Guess what Trump made? Guess what Trump made his fake supporter? We got fake supporters, man. He made his fake supporters stand up for pedo. That's why I told you. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was the government, I wouldn't give y'all no fucking list. Especially after what I've seen. Disgruntled. The same motherfuckers that wanted the Epstein's list so bad are the same people telling Donald J. Trump to calm down. Do y'all notice that too? Do y'all notice that? Let me say that one more time, and you could go down their timeline. The Hodge twins, one of them, they wanted the Epstein's list so fucking bad. I told you this whole shit right here, this whole rant Donald J. Trump did. What's wrong with my mouse? This whole rant Donald J. Trump did was a damn psyop. You big fucking dummy. But guess what? He gonna be like, damn, which one? Who's gonna point it out? Who's gonna point it out? Well, shit. we pointed it out on this channel way before Trump made his rants. Way before Trump made this rant. This rant was just the icing on the cake. So who is aligning with the pedos? What's that one boxer's name? That white supremacist boxer with the ugly ass cauliflower ear that used to be a MMA fighter? He was screaming for the Epstein's files. And he came on X and said, "Oh, I think Donald Trump needs to calm it down. So disrespect." So he Johnny come lately, family. He Johnny. This see when Trump had his outburst on Truth Social, you think that affected real Trump supporters? Hell no. We was said we was like talk your shit, family. But the fake ones that are this how you know what I'm saying? But who's gonna point this shit out? Who's go ain't no very many people, a lot of people's not gonna point this out, fam. Only the chosen ones is gonna point this shit out. Your favorites are not gonna point this out. And if they do point that out, what I just said, please put the link in the comment section. This was another psyop. They cleared the room. But guess what? Since they get all the big numbers, they have everybody dumbed down. I told you. I told you when it comes to this internet stuff or what they call the IoT, the Internet of Things. If you are not smarter than the program, you are doomed. You are banished out the kingdom of heaven, or what they call the kingdom of Zion. Ain't no way you go walk up into the kingdom of heaven and you getting tricked by the motherfucking Hodge twins out this bitch. You getting tricked by Erika Kirk and Candace Owens out this hoe. You think you go be going through the pearly gates? God go turn your ass right around, and then you go have to reincarnate in this earth kingdom, like Christ said in Revelations. He go make his kingdom descend to hell in the earthly realm. Y'all gonna be trapped with Christ, but that's gonna be the Antichrist. And you think the real Christ? We talked about this morning. You think the real Christ is going to push the elevator down, dummy? I told you there was two different Christs in the Bible, but y'all subscribe to the new version. The version that been terraformed by motherfucker Rob Reiner out this bitch. Okay, because what he do, yeah, he practice. Yeah, this is his religion, Hollywood, aka Hollywood. That's a whole religion in itself too. So, what does it say? Here go the list, fam. Here go the list, fam. And let me see if I could blow this shit up. This is the list that been floating around for over a decade. If you haven't seen this fucking list, I'm gonna just say you're not real to me. Sorry, you are not. I cannot take you serious for real. When it comes to certain anomalies that's going on in this movement, I cannot take you that serious. Sorry. You think I'm gonna dumb myself down when we've been over the target for years on end? Years on end. Now, let's pull this up and see what the hell going on with this. So, when we look at the list, oops, what did I just do? Okay, when we look at the list, how do I magnify that shit? Magnify. So when we look at the list, we got all Jim Carrey. It should been, and they all act funny. They all act weird towards 45 and 47. All these people on this list do not like 45 and 47, family. Joe Biden been on the damn island. Okay. Katy Perry, this allegedly, but it seems like Kevin Spacey, all these people. There go Rob Reiner, Robert De Niro. All these people went on Little St. James. Yeah, they went to go see Little St. James. Fam. Oprah. They all Greg Hobart, he's deceased. I think what's his name? Tom Hanks. Remember Tom Hanks was acting mighty. If you don't know nothing about Tom Hanks, please. See, a lot of people miss those days, man. A lot of people miss those important downloads. That's why they acting funny right now. If you see somebody on the internet acting funny about what Trump said, they didn't get the downloads. Sorry. They didn't get the downloads. They didn't get the downloads. They did not get the downloads. How many times I gotta repeat this? After a certain amount of time, you're not gonna see very many people on the internet because they are proven to be hypocrites, fam. So guess what? They are gonna subsidize into an echo chamber, create their own control group, and they're gonna be looking for a leader, a podcaster, I might add, a podcaster, I might add, whether it be a false. See, that's where the false prophets be at online. They don't have you don't they come to your phone now. Your phone is actually the cube of Saturn, family. The TV is the cube of Saturn, and these are soul harvesting devices. And when you deal with Hollywood, you deal with techno green screen technology, all this technology that these Hollywood actors use. And Rob Reiner, he was a professionalist at doing this shit. So, and like I said before, it could be another anomaly too. It could possibly be a fake death. They know them JAG officers on that fucking ass. Oh, why not fake a whole, you know what I'm saying, a whole crime scene, let them out the back door. And we all know about the skin mask too. Let them out the back door with the skin mask. All right. Could be a whole bunch of, when you're dealing with treason, basically this right here, right? This right here, making a documentary about Russia and shit on Trump. This is treason, fam. Just the documentary alone is punishable by death. And then you see death take place. Hmm. Very fishy, I might add. Very fishy. And then he goes Vinny Vici out this bitch. He throws his smoke bomb down at his feet, and then poof, Vinny Vici. So that's just weird to me, fam. That's just very weird to me. Rob Reiner making sure Trump goes to jail that he forgot he made over 17 trips. 17. There go your number 17. There go Weenie Man 85. And y'all really thought Trump was gonna say anything nice about this weenie? No. He's a degenerate. He's a sexual deviant. Pedo man. Pedo man. We're not gonna have no kickback on we ain't gonna have no kickback. Because the thing is, Trump is gonna talk shit to people who wish death on him. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to be nice because shit, you in the general public. He he knows more than everybody else. He knows way more than everybody else, fam. And guess what? It's not a good look when people go against him because you end up being cursed. I don't know what it is. It seems like every time disgruntled individuals go against 45 and 47, they wind up with some type of mysterious illness, some type of weird lawsuit, things of that nature. You notice that? Am I the only one noticing that? But yeah, we can go on and on for days about this shit. Mm. he got this Trump. What is his name? Meathead or meatball? He sure did turn into a meatball. I'll tell you that much. Cause I don't, boy. I think they said his son slit their throats. That's crazy. I have made the decision to take the next few days to check into a facility, and this is over Trump derangement syndrome right here, family. This is Trump derangement syndrome. When you got this disease, you're pretty much dead. Okay, it's pretty much over for you. You got this disease. She got this disease. She got Trump derangement syndrome. They all got Trump derangement. Okay, let me shut this shit down. This was last year. Racist, but it did not take long for MAGA. See what I'm saying? He probably taught his son this, and his son was probably like, "Damn, let me figure out what my dad is talking about." And he did the deep investigations. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I can almost bet this played out like this. To be honest with you, here's my assessment on why his son. Mm-hmm. Twisted that knife in their stomach. The reason why I believe that boy poked his parents is because his parents was lying on 45 and 47 so damn long. I believe his son went to go investigate what they were saying. And the thing is, the son probably went along with it for a few years, and then he just folded over and said, "Man, let me find out if my parents is really telling the truth about this guy. Because if I'm really gonna hate this dude, I want it to be real. I want it to be fucking real." He dig back in them archives. You probably seen some Twitter tweets about some information that he didn't get a long time ago, and he just said, "Dad, what about this? This is not true." Well, fuck it. Well, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. A democracy is at fucking stake, and we're gonna lose. He has to go. Man, you don't think Trump got his fucking phone records and all that shit, and he done said all kind of shit to people? Yeah, man, the government got all kind of fucking shit on fucking Rob Reiner. Trump probably looking at all his tweets on his desk like, "You son of a bitch." But at least he said rest in peace. He could have said he could have been rest in hell. He could have said rest in hell. Because that's where he's at right now. That's where him and his wife is at. Okay. It's mighty funny. He wanted 45 dead, but he had sympathy for Charlie Kirk. So who the fuck is Charlie Kirk for this motherfucker to have sympathy over you and not 45? Well, meanwhile, Charlie Kirk is allegedly the embodiment of 45 and 47. Just the extra Christian radical version of 45 and 47. The evangelicals, you know, type, you know how it is. Some of these spaces. Mm-hmm. Call lines is open, man. I'm open up these call lines, man. But that's just by itself. There's too much dirt that been floating around these damn Hollywood cartoons. They've been exposed, man. They've been exposed well over too many times. And I think the newbies are finding out what we found out over a decade ago. That's what I think is happening. The future proves the past, like we said before. Hmm. Pause. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. That's the thing. Y'all act like y'all don't know. That's the problem, man. That's the world. That's why the world going to hell in the handbasket. Is it? We all know what's going on if you tapped in, especially if you've been following the downloads. You get them downloads. You'll never forget this. Shit's embedded into the lexicon, family. It's embedded into the lexicon. But yeah, he's a scumbag. Rob Reiner is a scumbag, dude. Not found. Actually, that's real. He's not found. Violent Rob Reiner for years claimed one of these people was a threat and a danger to. Hmm. This is him admitting he was on Jeffrey Epstein's jet 2 times. Powder toast man, damn powder toast man. I don't think he did nothing. I think a few people flew on his jet. You can't avoid certain people, especially if they spies. They'll just pop up on you. And spies do they weird pop up at parties uninvited. Like we didn't invite this dude to CIA. You know what? He a Hollywood actor, so he's definitely CIA. And boys in Hollywood, they CIA. They're not. They're basically missionaries. The government gives these motherfuckers money, all the resources to do what they got to do to trick the general public, and then they go on missionaries to other countries. But they gotta send the celebrities first, family. So the tribal people could be in awe when they bring this fucking technology, and then they end up dropping bombs and wiping them out, type shit. In the name of God, in the name of God, we have to blow this island up full of natives. Yeah, that's how they do it. Divide and conquer on many levels, but as you can see, this is one of them. This is one of them. This is one of them. He said Trump is right. This guy was a fucking lunatic, and this, yeah, he's a fucking lunatic. Let's see what he talking about. Let me get out of this. I might get off here in a minute. I'm getting tired. We'll just come on tomorrow. We'll just come on tomorrow. Hold on. Fuck you talking about? Let's get it.
It's beyond McCarthy era-esque. I mean, that feels quaint compared to what's going on in America right now. I mean, your whole first part of your show was about these ICE agents and national troops that are going into these cities to quote unquote curtail violence. This is just the beginning, and people have to understand our democracy is being taken away from us. And
Oh my
we
god!
only have about
Oh
a
my
year.
god! Well, when people start, when the Democrats start saying, "Oh, about democracy," same old fucking script, reading from the same fucking script. Like, who gives a fuck about y'all democracy, man? He mad because that you said money is getting cut. All that funding getting cut. These Hollywood actors ain't making no movie. They letting AI do all the work. But as you can see, motherfuckers on MSNBC complaining. That's all they doing is complaining. And guess what? That's generating them money. But on the back end, their followers are confused and stupid. And in return, they go out, riot, make threats, all kind of all kind of stuff could pop off the back of this domestic terror. He's a domestic terrorist, Rob Reiner is a domestic terrorist. I said it. A lot of people on the internet are now newfound hypocrites, or shall I say, Johnny come lately.
Just to be clear about this, and people, you're doing a great job, and a lot of other people are doing a good job to tell people what is actually happening in this country. But make no mistake, we have a year before this country becomes a full-on autocracy and democracy completely leaves us. And we're looking at the election in 2026, and Donald Trump knows.
Just babbling. Just babbling. Like, come on, man. Old ass man, it was your time to go, and your son did it. Your son did. I'm glad your son got you up out this bitch. You and that old hag, because guess what? Y'all was fucking doing more harm than good. Christ got your ass up out of here. He used the son to do it, just like yeah, just like the religious story. Yeah, he go sacrifice the son. But actually, the son killed the father this time. He actually did it in reverse. I know I'm sick in the head. I'm sick in the head too. Okay, I could get sick and very disrespectful too, but it comes out every now and then. Sometimes we chill, and then when we dealing with people like this, we piss on them. Okay, let me get off here. Let me get off here. Make sure you share and like the video, sub up to the channel. Yes, we out. Another classic. We out. And we'll do part two. Because I know I didn't cover everything. But as you can see, most of the dirt is on this guy, Rob Reiner. A lot of dirt. A lot of nasty dirt.